So as we know, Avatar Fire and Ash is the third installment of the Avatar franchise, directed by James Cameron. And at this point, if you've been following these movies, you know how the plot goes. But in case you don't, here's a recap of that. Avatar is about these human beings who find and try to colonize this planet called Pandora because it's rich in resources. And the inhabitants, the Na'vi, are very deeply connected to the planet in ways that human beings just can't fathom. Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington, is a crippled Marine that gets thrown into the Avatar project because his twin dies. And because they're twins, Jake's genetic makeup is perfect to pilot an Avatar. And an Avatar is a cultivated Na'vi created for human beings to pilot using science and technology. Jake's mission is to learn the ways of the Amatakaya clan and convince them to leave the sacred tree so the human beings can go there and extract the resources. Obviously, they don't want to do that because why the hell are they going to want to leave their place so aliens can come and destroy their land? Jake ends up switching sides because he falls in love with the chief's daughter, Neytiri, who is played by Zoe Saldana, and it sets him down the path of redemption and destiny. But it also causes his arch nemesis, Colonel Miles Courage, to take matters into his own hands and basically be like, yo, since Jake is a failure, I'm now gonna go here, wipe out the clan, and take the resources by force. However, the Amatakaya clan end up winning the battle, and Neytiri ends up killing the colonel. Jake then fuses with his avatar. Most of the humans were sent back to Earth except for a select few because they are some of the good guys. About 15 years later, Jake is now the chief of the Amatakaya clan, and him and Neytiri have 4 beautiful kids. One is adopted, and there's also this human child named Spider that was left behind with the good guys because children can't go to the pods to go back to Earth. Everything was right in the world and everybody lived in harmony until the Fire Nation, I mean the Earthlings, came back to Pandora. And this time Miles Courage is now a clone who was implanted into a Na'vi using science. I'm not gonna try to explain it, but it made a lot of sense in the second film. And now he wants to pick up where his predecessor left off, which is kill Jake and take the resources. And things change for Jake and Neytiri because now that they have children, they are realizing that, like, hey, we can't fight and risk it all anymore because we also have to be able to protect our family and we have to protect our people. So instead of fighting, they become war refugees or asylum seekers in a tribe of the Metkayina people who live by the water, which I thought was amazing because now we're seeing the planet of Pandora expand. This is where we meet the village leader, his strong-headed wife, as well as their children. The Sullys learn the ways of the Metkayina people, but the Colonel finds them searching far and wide like he's looking for a rare Pokemon, which leads to the next great battle where the Colonel survives, but this time the Sullys' eldest son does not. Setting the tone for a more emotional Fire and Ash, there's so much more to cover with the side plots, the character arcs, and development. Don't have the time for that, so definitely check them out. And yeah, that's about it.